Hello and welcome to this exciting episode of the Joyful Money Podcast. I am coming to you from my home office in Whitby, Ontario, Canada. I'm very excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First of all, I want to thank all of those who have left me a review. All of those reviews mean a lot to me. I spend my time reading those reviews because your feedback is so important to me. So thank you to everyone who have left me a review. If you haven't left me a review yet and you've been listening to my podcast, please, I want you to leave me a review. Tell me what you think on Apple Podcast or Spotify. I will be so grateful. Reviews are how my show gets seen by so many people. So thank you so much. Okay. So I have a very exciting episode for you today. I'm going to give you my proven roadmap to take you to 10K months, guaranteed. And my roadmap, there is no fluff, there is no fancy software. I'm going to give you exactly how I help my clients get to 10K months. But before I dive in, I have a couple of updates. First of all, I had a call with a company that does podcast guest bookings, and they were trying to pitch me their services, and then they went on their software, pulled up my podcast, and it turns out that my podcast has 13,000 downloads per month. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot, right? So I typically don't get bogged down with the numbers. My coach, Brooke Castillo, has taught me just focus on publishing an episode every week and make sure you just do a great job. So I don't get bogged down with all the metrics, how many people download etc. So it was so revealing that this guy went on their software, pulled up he was sharing his screen. So when my podcast came up and I saw 13,000 downloads per month, I'm like, wow, that's a lot. So thank you to everyone who has shared my podcast. Thank you to everyone who has left me a comment. Thank you to those who have messaged me directly on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Your feedback means a lot to me. The second thing I want to tell you is that I want you to start listening to your intuition more. Okay? You call it intuition, I call it God. So I am a very perceptive person and I'm a woman of faith. So I have had instances in my life where God has given me proof that He still speaks to me. Okay. And one of those happened this week. So for the very first time, someone paid 5K to join my Joyful Money program live on a workshop without a discovery call. Like, it's so crazy. So how did this happen? Well, I teach my clients to do one monthly masterclass, right? That's how I teach my clients to get to 10K months fast. So I do the same. In fact, I do two masterclasses per month. Okay. Even though I teach people to do one. And the reason I teach people to do one is because many people have a second job and having to run two masterclasses per month might be a challenge. So that's why I teach one masterclass. But I do too, because this is my full-time job. I love helping people move past all of their money beliefs and create wealth. So this is my passion. So I had a masterclass last Tuesday, and just an hour before the masterclass, I actually heard God's voice telling me to add my payment link into my Canvas slides. Okay. So typically, I would run a workshop or a masterclass and then give people a link to book a discovery call, like people who are interested to join my program. They'll book a discovery call and then I'll enroll them through a discovery call. Never, ever, ever have I put my live link on a Canvas slide for people to join. Okay, so that morning, just an hour before going live for the masterclass, I heard this voice. Like, it was so strong. I'm like, okay. I went on my website. So I use WordPress. I created a new page on WordPress. So I have documented proof that, like, the timestamp of when I created that page. So I went on WordPress, created a new page, and added both links. So I have my pay in full link and my pay monthly link. So I put those two links on one page, converted the page to a QR code. So you can use Canva to do this. And I put that QR code on my Canva slide. Okay, so I did that in a rush. Obviously, I wanted to obey the voice. And in that masterclass, as I got to this slide, somebody in that class paid live using the QR code, paid 5K to join my Joyful Money program. Not only that, he put it in the chat to announce to everyone that he had paid. And not only that, he unmuted himself to tell everyone that he had joined my program. That just changed the energy in the room. Like, just talking about it now, I'm still having goosebumps. Like, the reason I'm having goosebumps is because God just confirmed to me that He's still on my side, that He He wants me to succeed. Okay, because I always think that, oh my gosh, there's a lot going on in the world. I feel like there's a lot for God to deal with, right? I know He loves me, right? He says we are the apple of His eyes, but just confirmation that just small me, I am still on God's heart. And my affairs are things that He cares about. Like that just warms my heart so beautifully, knowing that I have higher powers looking after me. So I want to encourage you today to start listening to your intuition more, right? I know the world has become so busy, everywhere is noisy with everything going on around the world, but that intuition, your gut feeling, will always lead you to greener pastures. In fact, I posted this testimony in a few Facebook groups to encourage other business owners to listen to their gut feeling more. So going forward, this is something I'm going to be implementing going forward. I'm going to be having my QR code on my Canvas slides in the masterclass so that those who want to join right away will be able to join. So I want to encourage you. If you run monthly masterclasses, do the same. Put your link directly in the slides for people to join your class without a discovery call. Because here's the thing, discovery calls take time. Sometimes people book on your calendar, they don't show up, they show up late, and that 1 hour is gone. The valuable time is gone. So if we can build our businesses without discovery calls, I am all for that. And by the way, I'm so grateful that masterclass was recorded. I uploaded the recording on YouTube, sent the replay to my small email list, and 3 people have booked a discovery call for next week. You see, that's the power of listening, right? Because I listened, I took action. Look at all the blessings that are coming to me in my business. So I am also going to add that YouTube link in the description or in the show notes, wherever you're watching this, so that you can go watch as well. And you're going to see how I deliver the masterclass and how this amazing human being joined my Joyful Money program without a discovery call for 5K. Okay. So I teach what I do. And that's my heart desire for all of you listening to my podcast and watching my YouTube. My goal is for you to take action. I always share my strategies for free. I share my strategies for you to take action and start seeing results. Okay, so that brings me into today's topic. I want to teach you what to do to get to 10K months. Now, why have I chosen 10K months? Well, I feel like as a business owner, if you get your business to 10K months, you're going to start taking it seriously, right? Because 10K months will equate to $120,000 per year. And that could replace your full-time job, right? An average full-time job will be around 120K per year. So if your business can help you replace your full-time job, I feel like you're going to start taking this seriously. And I feel that 10K months is a great mark for you to get to and for you to then decide whether to quit your full-time job to focus on building your business full-time. So I'm going to give you a proven roadmap to take you to 10K months. If your business is not at 10K months yet, you need to listen up, okay? Stop wasting your time on strategies that don't work. I see so many business owners jumping from one strategy to the next. SEO. Maybe today you see an ad on Facebook telling you that SEO is the best strategy to take you to 10K months. And then you start that strategy. And then 2 weeks down the line, you hear somebody else say, oh, you have to start running Facebook ads. And then you jump on that strategy. And then you keep jumping from one strategy to the next. And then you hear, oh, you have to start dancing on TikTok to sign high ticket clients. And then you jump on that strategy. Can you see how jumping from one strategy to the next is just overwhelming you and not getting you results? And so I teach for my clients to dedicate 90 days of consistent action on one strategy. And after 90 days, you evaluate your results and then you decide whether to keep going or to change your strategy. So the one strategy that is guaranteed to take you to 10K months is running monthly masterclasses. Okay, I'm going to say that again. The one strategy that is guaranteed to take you to 10K months in as little as 90 days. In fact, 90 days is too long. If you do the strategy consistently, one monthly masterclass per month. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling unsure on how to create repeatable, predictable income in your business, here's the good news. You don't need complicated funnels. You don't need fancy software. You don't need a huge audience. In fact, I have, well, just 2 months ago, I still had 114 followers. Just now, my followers has increased to 180 on Instagram. So this is proof that you do not need a large audience. My friends on Facebook, they are 400. I have about 400 friends on Facebook. So you do not need a huge audience to make this strategy work. What you do need is a simple, repeatable system that brings in high ticket clients every single month. That's exactly what I'm about to show you now. So, like I said, the fastest way to get to 10K months is hosting a high converting masterclass once per month. Now, I call this a masterclass. You might call this a workshop or a webinar, right? So, at the beginning of the year, I hosted a workshop. And the reason I called that word a workshop is because I was helping people create all of their social media posts for the year. And it required them to actually log in on their computer and do the work inside of the workshop. So I was sharing my screen. I gave them access to my custom GPTs, all of my software, and they were actually doing the work on the call. So that was why I called that a workshop. But I usually do a masterclass. Okay. And what's a masterclass? Well, a masterclass is usually 45 minutes to 60 minutes Zoom virtual call. And you get to teach one concept. So just choose one concept from your program, teach that concept, and then you share your story of transformation. Now, when you're teaching a concept, it has to be something they've never heard before, right? That's how you're going to get people to come into your masterclass. It has to be something they've never heard before or something they've heard before said in a different way. For example, if you are a weight loss coach, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to help you lose 5 pounds in the next 1 month, right? Everyone has heard that before. If you flip that and you say, in this masterclass, I am going to teach you how highly processed foods has changed your brain chemistry and making you desire those foods more. I am also going to teach you in that masterclass how to rewire your brain so you don't crave those foods anymore. Which of those two masterclasses do you think will get the most attendance? Of course, the one where you're telling people about how ultra processed foods have changed their brain chemistry and how you can help them flip that. So that's an example of what I mean by saying the same thing in a different way. That's what will get people into your masterclass. Okay. So what do you need? So like I said, you don't need fancy software, right? Because I see in my clients, when I give them my strategy, they get bogged down with creating landing pages, creating funnels, building a website, all of those things. To get to 10K months, you do not need those stuff. So let me give you an example of the 5 things you need. The first is a Facebook account. And the reason I love Facebook is because it has over 2 billion people logging into the platform every single day. So that's huge. And I feel there's a difference between Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, there is more of a community. You can form more of a community on Facebook. You can also use Instagram if Instagram is your chosen platform. But essentially, you just need a platform where you can promote your masterclass. The next thing you need is a Gmail account for your business. So when I say Gmail account for your business, it could be janedoecoaching@gmail.com, right? So ideally, you should have a business email, but that is not necessary. So for example, instead of using my personal Gmail, I'll create a new Gmail account that says joyrolandcoaching@gmail.com. It's more professional. And the reason you need that is because you want to be able to send the virtual masterclass details to the people on Facebook who say they're interested to attend. The third thing you need is a free Zoom account. This is what you're going to use to host your virtual masterclass. Now, Zoom has a paid version. I use the paid version because my masterclasses usually run to an hour or more. But if you're just starting, you do not need a paid Zoom account. I think the free account gives you a meeting for up to 45 minutes, which is enough time for you to deliver your masterclass. The fourth thing you need is a way to collect payments, right? So after your masterclass, whether you sell directly on your masterclass or you invite people to book a discovery call with you need a way to collect payments. So there's PayPal, Stripe. I use Stripe, but you can use any of those platforms to set up and collect payments. So usually credit card payments. The fifth and final thing you need is a passion for your niche and your personal transformation story. Okay. So if you're not passionate about your niche, then people are not going to buy your program. There has to be that passion. Okay. So if you watch my workshop or my masterclasses, you're going to see how I passionately deliver the masterclass because this is something I truly, truly believe in. I love helping people make money. And that passion comes across in my masterclass. So if you are in a niche you're not passionate about, maybe it's time to change your niche. Okay. That passion is what will attract people to you. Okay. So that's the final thing you need. You need a passion for your niche, and you also need a personal transformation story. Okay. That's the most important thing, your personal transformation story. Now, I'm sure you've heard this phrase, facts tell, but stories sell. That is so true. Why do you think the encyclopedia is not the most popular book in the public library? People are done with facts. Just giving people data or teaching people the same thing over and over again. People have access to that information already on the internet. Like, in fact, we are in an era of information overload. There's so much information out there already. The thing that makes you stand out is your personal transformation story. That's what will sell your program when you just come and share your story of personal transformation. So it's very, very important. I want you to think, if you're a weight loss coach, for example, how did you lose weight? What was your life before losing the weight? And what was your life after? You need to be able to convey your personal transformation story. You do not need fancy funnels. You do not need to post endlessly on social media. You just need your story and your expertise. Now, I've given you the 5 things you need. So I know your brain is going to try to convince you you need a website, you need a landing page, you need a funnel, all of those things. And don't get me wrong, I have all of those things, but I didn't start there. I didn't let not having a fancy website hold me back. If you have a Facebook account to invite people, if you have a Gmail account, if you have a Zoom, if you have a way to collect payment, and if you have passion for your mission, a personal transformation story, that's all you need. You can get to 10K months guaranteed. This is exactly what I help my clients with. Okay, so let's go through the steps. First, you choose your masterclass topic. So, like I said, you choose a topic that will get people interested, right? So always think about the example I just gave you about weight loss. Instead of just telling people, I'll teach you how to lose weight, say something different, right? And choose a specific problem that your target audience faces. So, for example, my last masterclass was how to attract money, how to become a money magnet. That's just one piece of my program. I picked up just that one piece and I turned it into a masterclass topic. Now, once you choose your specific problem, that masterclass the topic has to position you as an expert and then lead people naturally into your premium offer, right? So if you're a weight loss coach, your masterclass could be 3 secrets to losing 20 pounds without giving up your favorite foods. That's a masterclass topic that will attract people. Okay. And your goal in your masterclass is to give massive value. Like people should feel the transformation in your masterclass. And here's the thing, your masterclass should actually give people a sneak peek into what is going to be like working with you. So, naturally, when you buy stuff, you want to have an experience before you pay. Okay? You want to experience that service, like what's going to be like to work with that person. That's exactly what a masterclass is. It's a pre-buy experience. And especially for us, if you're one of us who sell high ticket programs, so 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K, you need to give people a pre-buy experience so that they can experience what it's going to be like working with you. And a masterclass is a great way to give people that pre-buy experience. So, step number 2 is to fill your masterclass with warm leads. Now, I'm not talking cold leads. I'm talking people who know you already. And this is why I teach my clients to promote their masterclass to people in their warm audience. So, in your Facebook account, your friends, your family, people who are already connected to you, you invite them into the masterclass. Now, I have a script that I give my clients, and the message you're sending is essentially telling them, I have this masterclass coming up. Would you be interested? Or do you know somebody who would be interested? So, for example, I have a client who his niche is working with men over 50 to help them with midlife crisis, having a community to bring people in and so they can share life experiences together. So, in his DM to his friends and family, he would say, hello, I have this masterclass helping men overcome midlife crisis. Would you be interested? Or do you know somebody who would be interested? And the response rate is usually over 90%. Why? Well, because these people already know you, right? And you're bringing something of value. You're offering something of value, inviting them into an experience with you. So, this is why I always strongly suggest that you focus on your warm leads first, people in your current network. So, people are going to respond and say, oh, I know someone who might be interested. This is their name, right? Or they would say, oh, I'm hugely interested. I would love to attend. And then you say, okay, what's your email address so I can send you the details? And then they give you their email address. All you have to do is go into your Gmail. Remember the business Gmail I told you to create. You go in there, draft an email and add the Zoom link. And you say, this is the Zoom link. It's going to be on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. This is the Zoom link. And you just send that to them. And maybe a day before, you send another reminder email. And then an hour before, you send the last reminder email. So you don't need fancy software. Okay, so step number 3 is to deliver a high value masterclass. So when people come into your masterclass, just make sure that you don't waste their time. Okay, people are going to give you 1 hour of their time. Don't just start rambling the same things they've heard over and over again. It has to be high impact, right? Because ultimately, you want to give them an experience of what is going to be like working with you. Step number 4 is to convert attendees into premium clients. So I teach a framework on how to do this, where you sell on the call, and then, like I said, you add your QR code for them to buy to join your program. They'll pay for your program right away. Or for those who want to have a discovery call with you first, you provide a link to your calendar for your discovery call. That's all you need, my friend. Okay? Don't let your brain overcomplicate this for you. So here's the thing. I've given you my proven roadmap. Your brain is going to come up with excuses why this wouldn't work. And those are money blocks. This is why I love what I do, because in my Joyful Money program, I help with the tactical strategies But I know how to overcome money blocks. I know how to help you release those money blocks so that you start taking income producing actions. Okay? So many people, and that's why over 80% of businesses fail because you are not taking income producing actions. And the reason you're not taking income producing actions is because there is a money block embedded somewhere deep inside your subconscious that thinks making money is not safe. Making money is not a good thing. That's why you keep self-sabotaging yourself every single time. So I've just given you my proven roadmap. Maybe tomorrow you say, "Oh, I'm going to do what Joy tells me to do for the next 90 days." And then Monday morning comes, and then your brain gives you excuses why you shouldn't do it. And so you don't do it. And when you don't do it, you never get to 10K months. This is why I am so passionate about the work I do, because releasing those money blocks is the secret to success, right? This proven roadmap I've just given you is not brand new. You already know that the most successful people in business are the people that take income producing action. They are the people that make offers the most. And what do I mean by offers? An offer is asking people to come work with you, for exchanging money for coming to work with you. That's an offer. The people that make the most money are the people that make the most offers. The reason why you are not at 10K months right now is because you are not making enough offers, period. And we tend to hide behind creating Instagram posts, designing reels on Canva, all of those busy work. We bury ourselves in those busy work because we are hiding from taking action. And that's why I remove all of those roadblocks for my clients. I say, well, instead of telling yourself, oh, I need to build a fancy software, well, we can start with a free Facebook account. We can start with a free Zoom account. We can start with setting up Stripe. And then you just come share your story once per month. That's all it takes to get to 10K months. As a special gift, I'm going to gift you my 10K months calculator. This is a calculator I have designed that you can personalize for yourself and you can see exactly how you're going to get to 10K months. I'm going to add the link in the show notes. Grab the 10K months calculator, and in that calculator, you're going to see how many people you need to hit 10K months. On average, you only need 6 people inside of your masterclass live to hit 10K months. I don't know why people complicate making money. Making money is not complicated. Making money is so much fun. And the reason it's so much fun for me is because I can predict with mathematical certainty what I need to do every single month to hit 10K months. That's exactly what I help my clients with. And this calculator I'm gifting you, 10K months calculator, is going to show you exactly what you need to do, how many people you need to invite, how many registrations you need based off of your conversion rate. So the average conversion rate is 35%. So 35% of people who attend your live masterclass will actually sign up on your program using my framework. So I'm going to gift you this calculator, plug in your number so you know exactly what you need to do every single month to hit 10K months. I'm sure you can already hear the passion in my voice. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can see how passionate I am about making money. Why? Because making money is so much fun. Money is power. Money gives you choices. And when good people have money, good things happen. I am so excited. I love hearing feedback from all of you as you implement my strategies. In fact, I've had 3 people contact me in the past week telling me the transformation they're having in their business just listening to my podcast. I love hearing those stories. It is what fills my heart with so much joy. And I love recording these podcast episodes for you. So let me know. You can reach me on either Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. I want to know where you are in your journey. I want to know your goals for the year. I want to know January is over, right? We are almost midway into February. Did you hit your income goal for January? I want to know. Are you on track to hit your income goal for February? I want to know. Okay, you might say I'm a nosy coach, but that's how I help people, right? When I know your goals and I know the actions you're taking in your business, I can tell you exactly what to do and I can help you. If you're listening to this and you're like, oh my gosh, I want more of this. I want to have predictable income. I want to stop faffing around. I'm serious about my business. I want my business to replace my full time income. If you're listening and this is you, I invite you to join my Joyful Money program. This is where I'll lock arms with you to personally take your business to the next level. And I'll help you release all of those money blocks that have held you back. Money blocks you didn't even know you had. In fact, I have so many stories of my clients. Obviously, I don't give client names. I just share their stories um, in a way to help you to see how this program works. Obviously, I have video testimonials on my website, right? Even on YouTube, I've posted a few video testimonials. But those clients, they're never going to detail on their specific money blocks, right? Because that's very private to them. So I don't share names, but I have video testimonials of people who have shared their full names, their businesses, but I wouldn't necessarily share their specific money blocks, okay? Because it's private to them. So I want to help you. I want to help you break all of those money blocks holding you back from taking action because, like I said, you already know what to do to make wealth. You already know, but there is something holding you back. And I want to help you break that so that the sky becomes your limit when it comes to wealth creation. Thank you again for spending time with me today. It's been so much joy recording all of these podcast episodes for you. In fact, recording this podcast is one of the most joyful things in my business, apart from coaching my clients one on one. I don't like admin work. So I'm planning to hire a VA next month to help me with some of the admin work so I can actually focus on coaching my clients and helping people on my podcast and on social media. Thank you again so much. I will see you back here on the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you have enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave me a review. Share this episode with a friend to spread the message of hope, abundance, and possibility. And if you're ready to take the next step to amplify your voice, attract premium clients, and create consistent income, head on over to my website, www.joyroland.com, to learn more about my Joyful Money program or grab one of my free resources. Remember, making money can be joyful, and your story is powerful. Until next time, keep showing up, sharing your voice, and building the business of your dreams. Your voice is your power. Sending you lots of love, joy, peace, and light. Bye for now.